I think the terrorists are just trying to work it slow and get a pick because they can't push into it with 5 counter-terrorists up.
Yeah, and it's last round, so they gotta. It's a win. It's a must-win round.
Exactly. So they have 45 seconds on the clock. Wagass does get 1 kill. Jesus takes out Dunn for the counter-terrorist team. This makes it a 2-on-4 situation with Firecracka having the advantage. Luker is going to try to creep up on the bomb here, maybe pick it up, checking his corners, making sure there's no trees in the area that hear him pick up the bomb. They've only got 20 seconds. They really need to get that bomb and head to a site. Like he says, this is the last round. They don't have any other options. Wagass is going to get Ninja. Mosley and Rager moving from A, rotating to B. The terrorists might get a free plant here, but Jesus is near A.
Jesus spotted Luker, and both of them are blue.
Rager is going to get that kill on Wagass from CT spawn. Luker needs to kill these guys, and doesn't have time to plant the bomb, and eats a nade for the first half to come to a finish.
Wow, yeah, that's kind of what to expect on this map, I want to say. I mean, it's CT side map, and I don't know, 3 is about average, 5 is good, anything better than 5 is bonus, like I said. So it's, expect the tables to be turned, see how Firecracka does T side, and see what 3P does here to CT side now. Let the tables turn, get this going again, and let's see how this goes out.
So it looks like we're going to take a short break here. Duddy, what did you? I know you just sort of gave your synopsis of the first half, but do you have any other thoughts as far as the first half go?
No, I was 1 kill away from getting bucket right, but Ninja proved me wrong. And Luker, Wagass, top fraggers on CT side. It looked like watching it that 3P was very frustrated T side. Things weren't going their ways. They didn't know how to react to adversity. That's what it looked like to me. And Firecracka is just showing what good controlled aggression on this map can do. You force the opposing team into uncomfortable situations, and that's what they did. It was a good use of aggression on the CT side.
I have to agree with you. I think Firecracka did a really good job playing this map, even though it is a very CT-sided map. I think there were a couple rounds there where they did show that being aggressive and getting that flank really paid off for them. And I also agree with your assessment of 3P on Terror side. Probably getting a little frustrated. I hope they can sort of rally themselves together here and defend the CT and maybe hold it down, bring it into overtime, or bring the round together. I'm still going to stick by what I said. I think maybe we'll try to get. You know what? They have been trying to get fixed. This hasn't been working out for them. I don't know if it's a combination of.
Yeah, roles are reversed now, so Firecracka is going to have to be the ones to work the T side, and who knows? Maybe they 12-3. I mean, it might be one of those things where 3P is so frustrated right now. It might be like 4 quick rounds here for Firecracka. Who knows?
Right. And then actually, you know what? This isn't the end of the championship. Even if 3P loses this map, they do have 2 other maps after this. So it is not the end of the game if they do lose this map. So let's all we should all keep that in mind.
And it's like I said, I know Luker enough for this tournament that like if he loses this map, he is going to put so much time into Contra. He's going to make this an afterthought is what's going to happen.
Right. And actually, I can't remember which team picked this map? Was it 3P or was it?
I think it was 3P.
Really? Okay.
Well, at the time that the tournament was going on, MHM and pole dancers are in ESEA right now.
Yeah.
And at the time that this match was announced, this was the map for the week. Gotcha. So Luker's idea was the map's fresh in everybody's mind. We just got to retool it to work it for how it fits us, and it should be good for us. That's what he was thinking.
That sounds good. Looks like we're still on a break here. I guess, it might be good to sort of review what worked out really well for Firecracka on CT. I know that we mentioned they were playing really aggressive, but Duddy, did you happen to see how many they were playing in A and how many they maybe had in mid and how many they had in B?
What they were doing a couple rounds here is always Jesus Take Wheel was watching B by himself. He was soloing it sometimes in B side. And
Yeah.
usually it looked like they were doubling up on mid sometimes, or like they had the one round with Ninja to the vent, or they swung Ninja to A. You know, he was playing a float, and for the most
Right.
part, Rager and Mosley were playing A side together. Bucket was mid, and then Ninja was playing the float, going where he was needed. So if he heard like someone's in trouble here, you know, he went there really quick. You know, that's what a
Right.
floater does.
It seemed like they were playing pretty light on B, and most rounds would play heavy A. And we are going to go live for the second half. We have 3P on Counter Terrorist and Firecracker on T. He really needs to hold it down as Counter Terrorist. They only have 3 round wins so far against Firecracker's 12. So let's see what happens here in the first round. The pistol round so 3P really needs to pick up this round, as it will probably lead to second and third round wins. For the terrorist team, looks like Firecracker is going to be working middle and Avalanche. The bomb is going to go from middle to Red Room. They are going to start walking it. A few of them bought elites. I think 2 of them bought elites with that bomb. And Ninja is working straight in with a USP, no, with a regular Glock. So they are going to start moving into A here. Wagas does take out Mr. Bucket and gets a glimpse of that bomb. Let's see if they can start rotating quickly, but it looks like the terrorists are going to start moving towards B, if I'm not mistaken. They are going to go
Yep,
to
they're
middle.
going to B.
No, it looks, and Ninja's going back to Red Room. And I think Jesus is following him with the bomb. They're going for a double fake here. They hit A initially and then went towards B, and finally going back to A. Terrorists are sort of rotating around. A is fairly open. Sosiego just getting there in the next time to defend, takes out Ninja and Jesus. Mostly finishing off Sosiego, avenging his buddies, but is the only terrorist left alive against 3 CTs. Trying to get that bomb planted. CTs are going to let him have that free. No, there's cancels at the last second. Maybe he should have just committed to the plants, but unfortunately stops planning and gets taken out by that last terrorist.
Yeah, that was interesting. I think that was the scrim version of the ping pong we saw there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Rager snuck Avalanche, then the other forward ping pong him in mid from B to A to B and going back and forth and trying to do that.
So it looks like for this round we have a terrorist typical eco round. They're going to be rushing middle. Looks like they're heading towards short B. It probably did 200 damage or so. I saw lots of life bars go drastically down. iDun does get that kill on Rager. Looks like CTs are there to defend. Terrorists doing what they can, but they are going to get crossfired. They do get the bomb plant, so that is going to help them out. And suddenly becomes a 2-on-3 situation, excuse me, a 3-on-1 situation. Vegas does get that kill on Jesus, and Ace will finish off Ninja to win the round. So not a bad try by
Vegas
the
is
terrorist.
defusing without a kit.
Yep, and yep, that's right. I guess if you take the site,
I
you
harp
don't
on
really
him
need it.
for that all the time. Or at least my team. I try to tell guys buy kits if necessary, but they had 2 inside, so it's okay.
So this brings the score up to 12 for Firecracka and 5 for 3P.
Looks like they're going to try to do a vent boost right now. Try to get Luca vent, I believe. Yep, that's what they're going to do.
Excellent. So they are going to utilize that vent early. I think Luker is going to be the one in the vent. Is that correct?
With an op.
With an op, he is going to try to get sneaky here. He misses his op shot. He could have gotten Mosley or Ninja with that bomb. Would have been very nice. But unfortunately, he is going to start backing off. I think he's just going to play that vent defensively now. For the for the terrorists, it looks like they're trying to work that slow play, trying to get maybe a pick and then commit to a site. We have Bucket over an Avalanche side. We have Rager and Mosley and Ninja, as well as Jesus, slowly working around A side and middle. I think Bucket is just holding off Avalanche while the rest of the team works A.
Yeah. If you don't mind, I'm just going to say this is a must-win round for 3P now because they committed money to buy, so they have to win this round. Otherwise, they're going to be money fucked for the next 2 or 3 rounds.
Sure. And Luker does get that op kill on Bucket. I believe that was over on Avalanche, as Bucket was playing Avalanche. For The rest of the counter-terrorists, it looks like Dun, Ace, and Luker are holding B side and middle, while Sosiego and Wagas hold off A, Sosiego in upper A, and Wagas in the site. Looks like the terrorists are going to slowly start pushing up on B here from short. They do get the kill on Ace. Luker trying to hold down B. The terrorists are going to start backing off. I think Luker does call it correctly as Wagas is still in the site. Wagas does hear Rager running up here. Wagas will get that kill on Rager as well as Mosley. I believe he did get a good flash in there and does defend the A site successfully.
Yep. So good surprise buy and turn it into a win. That's a good plus side always.
So that was a really good round for 3P. It looks like they are able to hold down CT side, and even though the score is 12 for Firecracka and 6 for 3P, 3P with all the wins here in second half. So
yeah,
let's see if Firecracka can do anything about it.
It's how matches go in wrestling. One team dominates one side, and the other team comes back and does the same thing. So
Luker will get that opening pick on Ninja Bear. Straight in, Luker got a little aggressive and went down that ramp, and I don't think Ninja was ready for it and got hit by the op. Getting his own op kill on Ace 22. I believe that was over near middle or Avalanche side.
it was Avalanche.
Thank you. For the rest of the terrorists, looks like they're just working a slow play. Try to split on B here, Bucket and Mosley from middle, and I believe Jesus and Rager coming from straight in. Dunker in the site. Dunn just patiently waiting by that box.
He's got bomb now too.
Does have the bomb. Let's call it. Luker getting that kill on Rager from CT side ramp. Bucket getting that flank. Doesn't see Dunn, but does get a kill on Luker. And he finally does get Dunn. I'm surprised Dunn didn't turn around and shoot him in time. Bucket getting that kill on Dunn, leaving clearing the way for his buddy Mosley to get in there and help him. Wagon in from CT spawn side near that spiral. Sosiego coming in, I believe, from middle. Takes out Mosley. Bucket getting a really good game on Wagas, expecting Wagas to come in from CT side spawn and finishing off Sosiego from middle. Really, really good clutch by Bucket, in my opinion.
Yeah, very good clutch by Bucket. I think Dunn and Luker had some miscommunication there. I thought one was watching the mid entrance to B, and they each thought the other one was watching it, so they're both looking at the Avalanche entrance.
So this brings the score up to 13 for 5, and 6 for 3P. 3P can only lose 2 more rounds here before it becomes a tie situation. Looks like for this round they have enough money to still buy AKs. I think they are going to break that vent. Bucket is going to get aggressive on vent here. I don't think the CTs have anyone watching it. This is there sort of roaming around as well as Dunn, able to sort of kind of cover that middle area. I believe it's, let's see who's here. It's Ace. Ace is watching it. Dunn is, I believe, watching short B. The rest of the terrorists are going to sort of just kind of work this slow. Ninja and Rager trying to get an A. I believe Ninja throwing down smoke. I killed, on Bucket. I believe that was on Vent, if I'm not mistaken. No, excuse me. I think that was middle. Short B.
No, it was mid. It was mid. It was short mid.
Yeah. So Jesus is going to start working his way down Avalanche. Ninja Bear terrorists are slowly being an A. They did throw that smoke down, not making any noise. Jesus is going to make that initial push on B side, making counter-terrorists sort of turn their heads for 1 second on A side, but they don't move. Ninja does get that kill on Dunn in middle and starts making his way back to A. So it's Rager, Mosley, and Ninja with the bomb working A site. For the CTs, we have Luker and Ace defending, and Wagas, and I believe it's Sosiego defending A side.
Yep, Sosiego's rushing off for exit.
Sosiego did get 1 kill, but gets finished off by Mosley. Mosley gets taken out by Wagas, and the last terrorist alive is Ninja. Something happened, does get an AK spray, but no reg in the CT. So this brings the score up to 13 for Firecracka and 7 for 3P.
Yeah, that was kind of a slow work by Firecracka there, and 3P took advantage of the few peaks that they had and got the kills and didn't allow the trade kill and took advantage of the round.
Right, and I think actually, even though Firecracka lost the round, I think
we got an eco on Firecracka here.
Yeah, so Firecracka is going to eco. They are going to start rushing B here. It looks like they're all going to go down Avalanche and hope for the best. Sosiego, the only ones in the site. Actually, Sosiego, the only one in the site. Ace can't help, but it's pretty far away. Idan and Ace trying to from CT side viral brick, but terrorists just rush that site and are trying to get a bomb plant. And Bucket does get that plant down and even takes out Idun, so a great eco round for the terrorist team.
Yeah, they got 2 kills, got bomb planted, and